What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is another episode Beyond Click and Clip. This is a podcast where you can listen to the background while you work, while you build, doing whatever you're doing, cleaning your house, whatever. Hopefully, I put a little smile on your face, maybe a little chuckle. We'll get emotional together, or whatever the case may be. Now, today, well, don't know. I had a rough week. Really, I have. Uh, it may come to the point that I may have to shut down the channel for a little bit. I don't know yet. Um, Things are happening in my family, in my personal life that I just don't know what we're going to do yet, but I will let you know. I just want to throw it out there that my wife has a serious issue coming up, and I'm not ready to say what it is because we don't really know what it is. But we know she's going to have surgery pretty darn quick to get this thing out of her. Um, and she's going to need help around the house, and I may not have time to come back here and make videos or do the podcast or even build Lego for all that matter. So thoughts and prayers would be awesome if you do that kind of thing over my way. I'd much appreciated. Uh, so yeah, this week has been up and down. And I thought I wanted to take a minute and just sit here and just kind of go through the process. I had real did not really know if I wanted to put this video out there, any kind of video, because I try to stay positive on my channel and try to keep things, up and up. And yeah, we may get deep in the subject, and this is probably the lowest of lows that we're ever going to be on this channel. But I wanted to share it because it is an experience that I'm going through, and I'm transparent. And I try to show everything with you guys. So went to doctor Monday, and she didn't have very good news. Everybody knows we just bought this house, and we had to fix our car. I mean, a lot of money was spent this year in the first couple months. It's been a windstorm. And we still, like I said, we still don't know what's going on yet. So we're still in the finding out phase, and then coming up with a battle plan and see where we can go from there. Mind you, so this is, I mean, I may still be able to do videos and stuff and keep this thing going, but just there may be some hiccups down the road. There might be something that comes up where you may not get the content or the podcast or the live streams that I normally have. But I'm gonna try to keep things going because this is probably gonna be the only thing that's gonna keep me sane, gonna keep me motivated, and I'm basically requesting you guys to keep me positive and motivated because I think we're gonna have some stressful times over here in the Click and Cliff Empire, and we're gonna make it. I have 100% faith that everything's going at the end of the day is gonna be fine. Um, but we never really know until we know. Some of y'all may have already gone through this or be going through this, and y'all might be able to tell me and say, hey, look, this is what is going to be done. And, you know, my wife is my rock. I mean, me and her share a lot of things. We shared 23 years together, married. I think we were together altogether 30 years. But we've been married for 23 of them. So she's my best friend. I mean, I say I got bestie. Yeah, I do have a best friend named Seth. I have a best friend, Dina, and all you guys are my friends. But my wife is my rock, my true best friend. She knows everything about me, and vice versa. She knows what I'm doing almost every second of the day. So, so it, so this I will put aside for her if need be. My Lego I'll put to the side. YouTube I'll put to the side just for her if the case may call. And I'm just kind of throwing that out there. You know, if you see stuff, my channel's slowing down quite a bit. Well, you know why. But I got Instagram. Y'all can always message me and stuff. I'll stay in contact as much as possible. Um, but there may be days, like I said, there may be, but we don't expect this to go on very long. Um, I guess anyway, Monday we found out that my wife had a pretty good sized tumor in her abdomen. Uh, it's big enough, like a watermelon. So they got to do surgery. If they caught it sooner, they could have done it microscopically, but since it's not, she's got to do a C-section, kind of like how to have a baby to get it out. Don't know if it's cancerous or not until we get the results of that test come back. And she did the blood work. We're just waiting on results now. So she'll have to, do a hysterectomy. But it's not really, it wasn't in the uterus. It's like on top of it, between that and the diaphragm or something. And they give it one long word, and I can't pronounce it or remember it, or even can't even bother even trying to say it. But so she'll be out of work for 4 to 6 weeks. Like, C-section to heal and be able to go back to work. So the finances is going to be really tight, like tight. Because it's only going to go on my pension and my check that I get once a month, and it's not enough to pay everything. But I do got some financial help that's coming. I'm not asking for no money. Please don't think that I never once in my time on YouTube asked for any kind of money or help. And I'm not going to start now. But we do have other I don't know how to say it, like outsource or having some help coming in to help keep afloat. So Lego buying ain't going to be happening. Matter of fact, this last haul video that's coming out, I believe, was last Monday. As you watching this podcast, is the last one. It's gonna be the last one for a while. And it sucks, but priorities, man. You gotta have priorities. You got family, work, play, priorities. And my wife is number one priority for my family is number one priority for me. So yeah, that's what's happening on this side. So right now we wait on the blood work to be back, and then we go to our next step. They want us to go to St. Louis for surgery whenever that may be. I'm hoping to get it done sooner than later, but we'll see. We just got to figure it out. That's what we're doing right now. We're just still trying to figure things out, trying to get things in place, get things in order, so we can get this done. My wife's a little bit emotional about it, and I've been emotional about it. Whole week, like I said, has been a roller coaster. Monday and Tuesday, I kind of shut myself out from the world, kind of. And yesterday I did my live stream. Well, Wednesday I done my live stream. And I know this ain't supposed to, but and I want to talk about that. Me personally, I gotta give myself. The way I've always ran my life and all my obstacles. Always give me one day to feel sorry for myself, feel bad, feel upset, get mad, whatever. I give myself one day, And the next day, I push that to the side and I figure out what we're going to do and get to work on that. I don't feel sorry for myself no more or anything. I feel sorry for my wife, of course, but I always give myself one day to get sad and get mad. Let me run through my emotions. The next day, I hit it head on. That's what we're going to be doing. And so that's what's been going on here. Like I said, it's been like this whole week's just been a roller coaster. Monday, like I said, we found it out. Tuesday, I had my day. I didn't join any backstages or talk. I mean, I talked to a couple of my friends that knows what's going on, and I don't, but I'm not told everybody. This is the first time I told anybody. That's not in my, I don't know what you call it, circle, maybe, I don't know. Everybody's in my circle, but just a few of them knew because they reached out to me. So, yeah, that's what's going on in my life. It sucks. I hate my dad, died of cancer. Man, I don't want my wife to have it. That just sucks. I hate that disease more than anything. I mean, I hate it. Terrible. I want any kind of it. I hate it. I really wish they'd just come out with a cure and cure it. And I don't know. Doctors seem positive that it's going to be we're going to have a good outcome. So that's a positive point there too. But doctors don't know all. But I get it. But I will say they know more than me, and they do this all the time, and they see it all the time. So they know a lot more than I do, and you just gotta put your trust in them. And sometimes I know that's hard, but that's what we gotta do. I know this podcast has been kind of down, and I just want to be transparent. You may see me not in the greatest mood. This ain't Click and Cliff. Well, you maybe understand a little bit why now. Maybe I don't reach out as much as I do or comment on stuff as much as I do. You can understand that, hopefully. But I do appreciate you guys for all your support that that shown me in the past, and have 100% faith that the community that I've grown here is a pretty good, darn good community. And I'm glad, I'm proud to call you all my friends. So, like I said, this podcast ain't a pity party. It's just me informing you guys. And like I said, I don't want you don't have to send me. The only thing I want you to send me is your thoughts and prayers. That's it. So, guys, anyway, this is gonna be it of the podcast. You guys, make sure you hit the like button. Be good to one another. Be somebody's light in somebody's darkest cloud. A little hello from you to somebody could be enough for them to say, make them in a better mood. Pay it forward. Open the door for somebody. Tell somebody, hey, you look good today. Just be nice. Man, this world's full of hate. We need some more nice people in it than hateful. Guys, I appreciate it. But this is for the day. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.